Hey, everybody. Dear Janice, hello to you, and thank you for that sweet, beautiful introduction. I'm coming to you all across the large continent, the many miles. I'm sitting in my apartment in Washington Heights in New York City, and I'm deeply grateful to be with you across the miles in communion today at your luncheon. Janice asked me to speak from my heart, and I'm glad you did, Janice, and to all of you, I just wanted to speak a little bit about, 16 years ago, I was in Seattle at the Intiman Theater, and I was performing my play, The Tricky Part, which is a rendering of my story, my life, having tumbled into a completely confusing, deeply wounding sexual mess with an older man who I met at a Catholic camp. So I was there in Seattle doing that play, and Janice invited me over to Roanoke Park Counseling. And I met her and saw Sister Vera Gallagher's photo up there on the wall. And, I went to Christ the King Catholic School, Christ the King Elementary, and many years of Catholic school. So there was something deeply familiar about being in that environment of service, that environment of mission, of people reaching out and touching others. And so I didn't know Janice or anybody, but there I was. And I'm telling you, for these 16 years, I have kept Roanoke Park Counseling in my heart because there was something unique, like a beacon of leadership in terms of the understanding that, what happens when it's so complex what happens to a young person, particularly young man or woman, a child. And you all know, so many of you have been through it. You're supporters of folks who've dealt with sexual abuse, or you have gone through a version of that yourself, your own particular story. There's a sense of being deeply banished from yourself, from your very soul, banished from your community, your tribe. And the thing I felt when I got there that day was, my God, here is a place where one can heal and come back together with the tribe, both with one-on-one counseling, but also this sense of being healed by being welcomed back into the tribe. That sense of banishment is so deep. I'm here to tell you, frankly, here I am with my gray beard. I'm 62 years old. I was pulled into this guy's sleeping bag when I was 12 years old. And it was like explosions and paradox was born. It was like, oh my God, my life is becoming, oh my God, I'm being ruined. Well, this is my body, my desires, the mystery of it, the horror of it, the wonder of it, all at once. My little brain, as you can't put this together. And the wiring goes kerflooey. And it's deeply painful. We all know this. I spent many years suicidal. There were many stages along the way in these 40 years. But I've come to realize more deeply than ever that how much I needed to reach out to others and how much I depended on others to help open a door, to guide me to the two biggest journeys of my life, I feel, which is the long, deep journey of self-love, of learning to love myself. I'm 62, and I come to you at a point in my life where I've had more stretches of contentment and joy than I've ever known. And yet, to be totally honest, I still confront, like, scary stuff comes up. Like, I'll tell you, the most recent had to do with rage, with pure anger, which I think because I'm like this gentle, nice kid who went to Catholic school, that it's rude to be angry, but it is only in these last few months that I found the rage deeply tucked in a secret room inside of me. And I found the no on behalf of that child. No, this is my body. This is my life. And that came through community. It came through working with a group of people together, as what happens at Roanoke Counseling. We have this big mission in life, this big task we've been called for and called to walk together through the complexity, the pain, and the wonder of this wounding, of this mystery. It's no less than holy, as hard as it is. Every step of the way, something has always been doing its best to grow, something good. We're alive, we're together in this moment. And I think the deepest thing, one of them, is being freed from a sense of being trapped in the past and being in the present together at a luncheon, supporting one another with love and with intimacy, and literally helping one another rewire an injury from long ago and know what wholeness is and grow toward that wholeness together. Thank you for having me. Thank you for existing. Thank you, Janice, for inviting me those 16 years ago to walk your halls and see Sister Vera's inspiring portrait. Thank you for guiding me toward moments of being of service, the way we help and heal one another. As Ram Dass said, we're here to help walk each other home. Have a beautiful day, and thank you.